let me just go ahead and get this out the way. I was going to tell you later, but I might as well tell you now. It's it's an accurate uh, it's an accurate retelling of what happened before the beginning. Um, what a lot of people don't realize is that there is a space of time missing between the first and second verse of Genesis. This is what happened in between verse 1 and verse 2. Elohim created two creatures. In total, he ended up with 8, but first he started off with 2. One was the embodiment of his strength, his majesty, and his power, and he called it Michael. The second was the embodiment of his beauty and his splendor. He called it Lucifer. Now, time went on, so to speak. How eternity cycles. It cycles like a day would be 7,000 years. That's the end of a day. That's the beginning and the ending of a day, 7,000 years. Now, only in the last 1,000 years is it dark, because the light goes away. After creation was made, it was the responsibility of Michael and Lucifer to help govern in the dark period. Now, this happened many untold millennia. It happened many times. And there was at one point, something happened, an instance. And what began to unfold was Lucifer heard that Elohim was going to make a son for himself. Now, Lucifer, having filled the shoes many times, eternity is long, having filled the shoes many times, he got distraught. He decided, wait, I'm going to be the son. You don't need to make a son. I'm going to be the son. So for 1,000 years of darkness, he took hold of eternity. He took praise. He took adoration. He took worship. He was God. He was going to fill God's shoes to prove he could be the son that his father needed him to be. Now, 1,000 years ended, and Yeshua comes to see that Lucifer is sitting on the throne. And Lucifer waited for approval. I'm going to be the son. But instead of approval, without a word, Yeshua grabbed his throat and threw Lucifer into the floor of heaven so hard that he broke through 12 foundations. The vacuum of him hitting the ground that hard and soaring a new heaven down to creation, where God was going to make his son. The vacuum pulled a third of the host of heaven behind Lucifer. They were standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's their only fault. So he goes soaring through the cosmos, and he lands on this rock. The third of the host of heaven fall down with him. And it's dark. Now, to put this in perspective, when God said, "Let there be light," He had not yet created the sun and the moon and the stars. But He said, "Let there be light," and there was light. While in the darkness, those angels listened to Lucifer go insane. He went, I said it a million times, never before, never again will a creature have suffered so much pain and anguish and agony and terror, punishment. It was horrible. And he tasted something in his mouth. He tasted it was. You can go outside right now, take a handful of dirt, pop it in your mouth. It's not gonna taste the same. The taste of dirt he had in his mouth was the taste of punishment. It was the taste of anguish. It was never before, never again, a creature suffered this bad. And this is what he tasted. That was the taste of dirt. So all these angels are listening to him go crazy, insane, mad. And all of a sudden, the light switch gets flipped on. And in 7 days, 7,000 years, a day is like 1,000 years, and a year is like 1,000. Anyway, a day is like 1,000 years. Um, Yeshua reshaped creation, put it back in order. And then he took the dirt, the taste that Lucifer had in his mouth. He took the dirt and he formed it into a son. And little unknown to a lot of people, he made Adam and he made Lilith. He made them both out of dirt. Lilith got kicked out of the garden, and then he took Eve out of Adam's side. But Lilith was the first woman. Look it up. But he took that dirt, that taste of punishment and anguish and betrayal and hurt. He took that dirt and he made a son. That is why he hates mankind. You are the taste of dirt in his mouth. He is a spoiled, selfish brat. He is only here to kill, steal, and destroy. And I pray to God, he's a spoiled brat. Now, the angels have a problem with God, not mankind, because he let the angels sit there in the darkness for all that time, listening to Lucifer go crazy. They waited for rescue. They waited and waited and waited. No rescue came. So they have a problem, but they have a problem with God, not you. But that's the bedtime story. That's the truth. That's what happened between verse 1 and 2 of Genesis. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed the story. Good night. Sweet dreams. Till we meet again in love and peace. You will be blessed.